Oh hey, it's build night. I'm going to be using these weld-on tabs to connect my control arms to my frame. So this is how this control arm gets welded on, with these weld-on tabs that go right onto the 1.5-inch tube of the frame. My concern though is that they may not be collinear when they go onto the frame, and therefore, after they're welded on, it may not rotate on the same axis very easily. So my solution for installing them is to temporarily remove the bolts and lace through a 1/2-inch rod to keep everything in line while I weld it on. Once I have the position in the right spot, I can make sure that the rod is level, therefore making the axis of rotation perfectly true to the frame. Now all that's left is to tack it in. Now that it's stacked, I'll take one more quick sanity check. It's right where it's supposed to be. I'm not going to fully weld these mounting tabs with the bushings in place. It would just get too hot and melt the bushings. So instead I'm going to remove the control arm and put these spacers in place where the bushings are to hold the tabs from moving while I fully weld them. With the rod back in place holding the spacers, I'll clamp the tabs together and fully weld them. Remember, the first rule of welding is to always be comfortable. The second rule of welding is we don't talk about welding. Now, why the clamp, you might ask? You'd have to ask a welder. I'm not a welder, but I do know that the side that you weld on shrinks. So when I weld on the outside, it pulls the tab that direction. When I weld on the inside, it pulls the tab that direction. So with the spacer holding the inside, the clamp will hold the outside to the spacer, so when I weld it, it should stay in the same place. Theoretically. I think it's something about thermodynamics. That sounds right. Careful, that's probably hot.